Ready? Horse. It's alright, Justine, I've just muted you. Noisy warm-up girl. You, Justina. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We've muted you. Don't worry. Okay, guys. Okay. Nice, relax. Just left leg forward. Left leg forward. Okay. Just nice, relax. My get it and come back. So like just nice Jukomai feeling. Not particularly long stance. Just snap and come back. Okay. Right side. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Look. Shich, Hach, Kyo, Jaw. Okay, change that, guys. Like short stance, don't be kind of like doing it in a stance that's kind of a little bit effort. I just want you to kind of relax, kind of feel like that abdomen go, kind of good snap, making sure that you're snapping back properly, just relaxing, coming back, yeah? Okay, left side, ich, ni, san, shi. Go, look, shich, hatch, come, jaw. Okay, change. Then try not to kind of have that rolling thing, yeah? A lot of people like kind of relax, but you're kind of rolling, kicking, and then coming back. And so the kind of sending out the foot is fast, but like and relaxed, but the rolling there is just too slow. I just want you to feel like you're kind of driving from the abdomen, so your kick's going out and then coming back, rather than kind of that preemptive rolling, kicking and then back. Understand? So even if you kind of like go from shoulder dash, that's okay. Okay, ich, ni, san, shi, go, look, shich, hunch, come, jaw. Okay, change. Try not to affect your command. Like, don't have your hands down dangling, because then you're not really kind of cognizant of what it's doing. Have your hands forward so in front of you, you can see them easily. But make sure you're not kind of, you know, swinging. You're just kind of kicking through your sensor, kicking and coming back. So your kind of command doesn't change at all through the kick. Understand? Okay, left side. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, look, shich, hunch. Riva, keep your kamai up. Come, jaw. Okay, good. Okay, change. Then, like, try to, like, I'm just, like, obviously most people are kind of facing the camera, so I can see kind of this kind of like buckling of your body as you kick. As much as possible, keep control of structure. So when you're kicking through your kamai, you're kicking through your guard, but you're not kind of buckling because you're standing on one leg, yeah? Just a little bit of kind of core strength, kind of go from your kick from your abdomen rather than your foot, and you'll just kind of snap that out, then come back, yeah? Okay, a little bit faster. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, look, shich, hunch, come, jaw. Okay, change. Okay, 10 more. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, look, shich, hunch, come, jaw. Ah, yummy. Ah, relax. So guys, we get like so used to kind of like shifting that big limb, right? You know, people do it with the punching, which is like obviously you have a lot of control over upper body, but like with our lower body they do lots, and a lot of it is subliminal. So a lot of this kind of opening, a lot of swinging your hand, a lot of kind of breaking your center line, rather than just having that abdomen compression to get that knee up, and then once you've hit that kind of that point, then you just let your leg fly out in that relaxed way, yeah? So just trying to create that snap. Understand? Yes. Okay, so like that's something that we always constantly have to work on. Don't forget, yeah? Okay, so from here, left leg forward. Left leg forward. Okay, so just from here, left leg back, right leg forward. Left leg back, right leg forward. Try it. Okay, right leg back, left forward. Knee. Try that in that order, yeah? In that order. So you go back, forward. San. Okay, shi. Go. Rock. Shinch. Hutch. Come. jaw. Okay, so you're like a little bit more Jukamai now, so kind of stay on your toes, don't let that back heel be flat and plant on the floor, yeah? Make sure heel's a little bit off the ground, you've got that spring there. When you bring this leg back, like ball of your foot is kind of like springing forward, yeah? You're landing on the ball of your foot, which kind of springs this forward, not flat-footed. Understand? Yep, okay, one more time. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, look, shich, hunch, kyum, kyo. Okay, good. Okay, guys, that's super basic footwork, right? So now, what I want you to do, I'll just kind of shift this camera a little bit. Okay, now what I want you to do is like a lot of people kind of shift, like as your front foot comes back, you're kind of shifting your body, so you're rotating, stepping. I want you to do the opposite. I want you to kind of keep your kamae as long as possible, so that foot comes back, and only as your leg starts to go forward do you change your kamae. Keep your kamae, your foot comes back, then change. 1, 2 feet. Understand? Like, I'm just doing basic footwork so people don't get mistaken later on. But just try. Keep your kamae, your front foot back, then as your other foot goes forward, then change your kamae. Not this, then step. Keep rotate. Understand? Okay, let's try, yeah? Okay, ich, ni, san, shi, go, look, chich, hunch, cool, jaw. Okay, guys. Okay, I just want you to spend a couple of minutes doing that. Like a couple of things. Like Gaggy Q doing it, but you're not the only one. Who else is doing it? I think it doesn't matter. Anyway, there's a few of you doing this. Don't be flat-footed on your feet, yeah? Don't be kind of stepping and like your heels are touching the ground. You're a little bit like Jukamai feeling, nice relaxed freestyle. So like have that kind of wafer thin kind of gap between your heel and the floor. You're using your arch of your foot to kind of spring feeling. So my heels aren't right the way through that movement, my heels aren't touching the ground. So at no point, relax, that's my point. Understand? Yes. And if you get that right, you start to get that feeling of as you're maintaining your form, your body naturally wants to rotate. As you're resisting that, you'll have a sharper kind of rotation into stance. Understand? Yes. Try, give it a go, guys. 1 minute. Any questions, just ask. Vivian, I can't see you. It's so dark. There, Sam, too flat-footed. Ping on your balls of your foot. Guys, keep your upper body relaxed, yeah? Upper body relaxed. Okay. Okay, good. Everybody understand? Everybody good? Yeah? Yeah, good. Okay, so guys, all I want to do is kind of put my getting into that. So from here, back, foot, back. Sorry, foot, back, forward, my getting change, yeah? So I'll show you from the side. You're going this same feeling, but keep this foot comes back, change my getting, and then you're in the same stance, yeah? So you're going to press one side, shuffle. So this back, forward, my getting. So this back, forward, my getting. With the leg forward, back, forward, my getting. Understand? Okay, just try that, guys. I'm not going to count because you're going to do right side a couple of times, then maybe change stance to left side a couple of times. But try to get that feeling. Okay, off you go. Remember guys, keep that back straight, yeah? Back straight, keep your guard, relax, don't let your bum stick out, don't let your back buckle. Okay, yeah, mate, guys, just watch, yeah? Just like in terms of distance, a lot of people are kind of going back, forward, and stuff like that. So, let's see. Yeah, right leg forward. So, like if I'm here, okay, if I'm here, I'm not going back away from Ross. I'm having this sense of going forward. My leg is going forward, but Tommy's hole is there. Like I'm having a sense of maintaining that distance, and only from that distance does my leg come out. So I'm not thinking back, forward, kick. I'm thinking forward, and the kick comes out. Do you understand? And like that, the kick. Instead of like before, what we were doing was we were going back, and then that kind of structure, that kind of twisting your body, force your body to change angle. Well, what we're doing is we are that twist of our step, we are converting to the Maigeri. Rather than it being that, we are letting it be that. Do you understand? Yes. You're going to stretch across your body, and instead of that kind of producing kamai, you're producing the stretch for the Maigeri. Understand? Yeah. Okay, try, guys. If you've got any questions, just ask. Then, okay, yeah, mate, one more time, guys, one more point, or a couple more points. Firstly, you're not kind of, you're not thinking that you're trying to make a lot of distance. It's not as if you're kind of kicking through here. Like, this is the target, and you kind of, it's as if you're going to kick Maigeri from this leg, but you're kind of maintaining that form and just letting it come with the other leg. But you're not, nor are you kicking from the front leg. You're kind of maintaining your form, and from that point there's quite a big stretch across my body, and rather than me releasing this, I'm releasing this. So like if I stretch my body where my upper body's going this way and my lower body's going the opposite direction, something's got to give, and generally speaking it's your upper body. That's why everybody's going 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, that 1, 2, 1, 2, instead of the upper body, it's 1, 2. And releasing for the Maigeri. Do you understand? Yes. So try to make it that rather than kind of kicking through or making distance. Last point, just best practice is when you do this, make sure you step forward afterwards. Some of you are like, I don't know how quite you're doing it, but you're kicking and stepping back. Don't step back, just kind of snap through. Understand? Yes. Okay, one more minute, guys. Then Elizabeth, don't hop, yeah? It's got to be a definite 1, 2. Not hopping. You don't get that plyometric bounce. It's got to be a definite 1, 2 kick. Yeah. Then Linda, keep your body. Yeah. As you step back, don't let your body come square on. You're side on. Maintain that form. The more stretch you get across your body, the more that leg's going to snap out, yeah? Okay, guys, let's try spin power, yeah? So, We'll do 5 with our right leg, and then we'll switch and do 5 with our left. Yeah. So each time just reset depending on your position. So everybody, right leg forward, right leg forward. So we're going to kick with our right leg. Okay, try it. And in. Some. Chi. Go. Okay, switch stance. 5 more, left side. It. Knee. Some. Chi. One more, go. Okay, I relax. Good. Guys, so like be super careful, yeah, because the only reason that you do this is to create more speed. Like, you know, to step back in order to step forward, it has to be faster than just stepping forward. So, like, what you're doing is you're using this kind of plyometric bounce on your back leg. So you know, your foot is landing and it's driving you forward. And like you know, plyometrics, stretch, shorten, cycle, that kind of stuff. So you're stretching as your muscles are being stretched. Then you're contracting, it produces far more explosive power. So you're doing it in order to produce a faster kick. If this exercise is taking you longer than just kicking by itself, or you're not producing more power as a result, then you know there's no point practicing it. Yeah, you need to tweak it a little bit. I mean, there's a point in practicing it. Done correctly, it really works. But you need to tweak it a little bit. You understand? So, because I'm seeing a few people who are a little bit kind of 1, 2, 3. Well, you might as well just kick my getty, right? So it has to be faster than what you'd normally do. And maybe a little bit more distance because it's barbell, it's different leg. Understand? Okay, next one, guys. I want you to kind of just left leg forward. Okay, we're going to do Maegeri, but this time instead of normal Maegeri, and like normally I'd be kind of fairly strict in kind of maintaining your kamae right the way through. This time I want you to use this arm. I want you to kick like this. Understand? I think most of you, it'll come very natural. Okay? So, guys, just in your own time. You start with this hand forward. As you kick, allow it to swing in opposition to the kick. Try that maybe 10 times, then try the other leg 10 times. Give it a go. Yeah, of course you can. Yeah. Karen, I have no idea what you're doing, but it looks like some sort of strange dance. I'm sure Gagik's very embarrassed about what you're doing now. That's it. Don't let your upper body turn so much in opposition. Then it'll get counterproductive. You want your hand to go across to go back, stretches your chest. Don't rotate your chest. Like stretch your chest. Stretch as that leg goes out. So your leg's going out, chest is open, hands behind as a result. That sort of feeling. But don't collapse into your kick, yeah? Then Anne, don't lean back though, keep your back straight. Then Garmin, if you're like, you seem like quite flexible on this, like really what you're looking for is a stretch across your chest. So don't just move your arm in kind of isolation. Stretch feeling. Stretch as you kick, yeah? That feeling, rather than just moving. Okay, good. Everybody understand? Everybody feel that stretch? No? Yes? Maybe a little bit? Okay, so, guys, all I want you to do is from here, I want you to punch Gakuzuki, then from here, this coming back Maegeri. So you can change your Gakuzuki Maegeri feeling. But like normally I'd make it keep kamae. This is just an exercise, right? So in Gakuzuki, and then stretch. And on the stretch, you're kicking Maegeri. So 1, 2 feeling. This 1, 2 feeling. Understand? Okay, just try that, guys. Try. then just taking a step forward after the kick, yeah? You want to get really that stretching in, and so you're stepping forward after the Maegeri. Then guys, try to be as relaxed as possible. Don't stiffly hold your form, yeah? Like normally I'd ask you to maintain Kamae after the Gakuzuki, maintain Kamae maybe, but now I'm asking you to kind of do this open. Don't be stiff, yeah? Okay, Yame. Guys, just one more point. Like, what I'm trying to get you to do is create a stretch for the kick, yeah? So like if you do a short stance and a short Gakuzuki, it doesn't really work. So you kind of, this is just an exercise, so really kind of have that sense of driving in Gakuzuki. Then from here you're opening. You're opening for the Maegeri. So this stretching in for the Gakuzuki, but then equally stretching in for the Maegeri. Understand? Yep. Okay, let's try. So from here, this forward, and then shuffle back, yeah? So Gakuzuki Maegeri. Okay, go 8. Ari. Asa. Shin. Go. Look. Shit. Hatch. Come. One more jump. Relax. Okay, so like for our Shotokan kind of, kind of standards, this probably feels really strange and kind of almost kind of against normal doctrine, yeah. Like if you practice or if you watch kind of Kyokushin karate, let alone other martial arts, but even within karate, Kyokushin karate, they'll use a lot of this kind of counter rotation, like for the Maegeri, for the what they call Nikazuki Geri, which is like a kind of this 45-degree kick, or even Mawashi Geri, they'll use this counter rotation, yeah? So even within karate, the family of karate, this is quite a normal way to do it. And it produces a lot more kind of fluid snap and arguably more power, but it takes longer. So, there's a balancing act there. Okay, so, guys, just, again, we'll go right leg forward. So I want you to, that same Maegeri feeling. But as we do, we're punching in Gakuzuki. I mean, it's your front hand is going to become Gakuzuki, yeah? So Gakuzuki Maegeri. So, this Gakuzuki Maegeri. Okay? So just try. So if your right leg's forward, you're gonna punch with your right hand and kick with your right leg. As you do that switch step. This switch step, kick, punch. Punch, kick. Understand? Okay, give it a go, guys. Try. Then Nick, as soon as your front foot goes back, this hand goes out. One, not back, then punch, but punch as you go back, and then as you're snapping back, your leg's going to come out, Maegeri. It's still too slow, Nick. You're coming back, hikite, then punching. No, from this kamae, this hand is going direct. Direct at the same time your legs are steps changing. And then you kick Maegeri. Okay, some of you are doing it well, some of you aren't. Okay, so look, we're just kind of trying to build it, yeah? Got the step right, got the kick right, got the Gakuzuki right, got the Gakuzuki Maegeri right. Now we've got to get the Gakuzuki step Maegeri right, yeah? So what you don't want to do is, okay, a couple of people that I'm watching, like some of you are kind of stepping back and punching and then kicking, and so you lose that dynamic nature of the movement, yeah? Some people are, what are you doing? You're kind of you're kind of punching, pulling back, and then kicking. So the idea is that as that front leg starts to go back, that hand goes out. As soon as that foot hits the ground, the maigeri is coming. So as soon as that hand goes out, it's coming back. And you're going to stretch your chest. So you're getting this feeling, yeah? And as you produce that feeling, the maigeri comes out. So there's like it should be really difficult to do it slowly because it's one movement leads to the next movement to leads to the next movement, and you're kind of exploding from one point to another. Do you understand? Yeah. Okay. If you don't understand, please ask. But if you do understand, please practice. Sam, don't forget your little shuffle, a little bit more shuffle. That front leg's got to come back behind your body mass. Yeah, that's it, Bjorn. Yeah, good. Then Dane, try not to break your centre line on your kicking. You're a little bit breaking your centre line on the kick. Yeah, relax your, Gary James, relax your shoulders a little bit tense. Nice movement with your stance, but a little bit tense in your shoulders. Longer punch, Paul, longer punch. Stretch it out, stretch it out. Stretch that body, yeah? Sylvia, you're losing your centre. You're sticking your bum out. Yeah, good. Baz, start that punch quicker. As soon as that foot moves, front foot moves, your front hand is going out, yeah? Yeah. Good. Okay. Everybody understand? Yeah, any questions? Now's your chance. No? We're all good? Okay, so like the idea is that you're trying to produce a more explosive maigeri. But like that maigeri takes, to produce a more explosive power maigeri, to get into the position where you can produce that takes longer. The preparation point's longer. So you're disguising that preparation point with a gakuzuki. Okay, also with that gakuzuki, you're stretching your body to produce a more explosive maigeri. You're stretching your abdomen and your chest, that when you do get that compression, the maigeri is going to come out faster, yeah? So it's just kind of trying to build around that kind of explosive plyometric movement of the switch maigeri. You understand? Yes. But we do it quite a bit in karate. Okay, let's just try. Okay, we'll do a couple of spin powers. So everybody left leg forward, right leg forward first. Okay, so maigeri, gakuzuki, maigeri, and then shuffle back, change stance, yeah? Okay, you're in. Knee. Sun. Chin. Go. Look. Shit. One more. Ha. Ay, yummy. Relax. Okay, good. Okay, guys, just okay, one more. Okay, everybody from here, Jukamai. Okay, so from here, just gakuzuki, and then you can shuffle back, yeah? So we're changing stance each time. So going back hand, step forward, back hand, shuffle back. Okay, nice, relaxed. Okay, so you're going right, left. It's right hand, left hand, and change stance. Knee, left, right, and change stance. San, change stance. Shi, and change stance. Keep your kamae, yeah? Don't be artificially thinking I must make hikite and then step forward and make hikite. That's too much in this kind of freestyle thing, yeah? Okay, good more. Ich. And knee. Keep your head still, garment. Back straight. San. Too much hikite, Andrew, yeah? Shi. One more. Go. Okay, yummy. Good. Okay, guys. Next one. I want you to think. Let me shoot it from this angle. I want you to think like this hand is going, but I want you to think this foot back. So think that you're getting that stretch drive feeling, yeah? So you're stretch this as you rotate your hip, rather than rotating on your front hip axis, try rotating down the center of your body, front leg back a little bit. It'll kind of put your body mass over your front leg a little bit more. You'll create that stretch in your body, stretch to release for like a little bit faster Gakuzuki, yeah? So, stretch drive feeling, yeah? Understand? Okay, give that a go, guys. So your front leg is coming slightly back, and then you're driving forward. Okay, I'm ready. Just watch one more time. Then a couple of things, guys. Firstly, okay, so this is my center of gravity, right? Now I'm going to push with that leg, but I have to shift my body mass past my front leg in order for my front leg to then drive forward. So I've got to use this leg to shift my body mass to about here, and then I can use my back leg to shift my body mass forward again, yeah? So the quicker I can get my body kind of past my front leg, the quicker I can then use this leg to drive forward as well. Of course I use this leg, but I can also use this leg. I'm not going to rely solely on just a back leg push, and I'll just fall into stance, right? I've got push, push. So what I want you to do is push with this back leg, but also kind of maybe pivot around your center, squeeze your inner thigh muscle. So that front leg comes a little bit in. Also, you're kind of on your ball of your foot, there's a greater spring there. And so you can more rapidly use that front leg to kind of drive forward for the second Gakuzuki. Do you understand? Yes. That's one point. Second point is, whilst doing that, if at any point you stick your bum out, it's never going to work. You break that line of connection, and so no matter what you push with that leg, it's not going to be transferred to your upper body. So as much as possible, you're rotating, you're using that front leg, you're driving, you're pulling that back leg, but you keep that tailbone tucked in order to drive forward. Understand? Yes. Okay, one more minute, guys. Give it a go. And don't worry about making hikite. Too basic. Relax. Ping, ping. Ping, ping. Katie, keep your head still. Head still, yeah? Then Andrea Moon, stay on your toes a little bit more, yeah? Stay on your toes, use the ball of your feet, kind of use your arch of your foot as a spring. Yeah, good. Okay, good. Okay, last one, guys. So obviously, if you're going to attack, Gakuzuki, which is kind of like, a basic kind of combination, then you have to have a really good reason to bring your front foot back. Because what you're doing is you're limiting the distance that you can create, right? You're stepping back in order to go forward. It's a little bit like the Maegeri, so you've got to have a good reason. So the first reason, the only reason is that two reasons. First reason is that, like I just said, when you're pushing and you're twisting, you're going to get that body mass over that front leg far quicker. So although you're going to use that power and you're going to use that power, are you going to use it 1, 2, or are you going to use it 1, 2? And so the quicker you can use both legs to drive your body mass forward, the quicker the attack's going to be. Secondly, because you've got that stretch in your body, you're going to get a much more plyometric kind of feeling. Also, if you're on the arch of your foot, you're using your arch more, which you might not necessarily do if you're kind of just stepping. So you want to have, as you pull, that front leg wants to be a real spring. So as your body mass, as soon as it gets over that front leg, it's going to spring forward. So you're having that 1, 2 driving in. So the distance that you can create is maybe equal to how you just normally step, but also you're going to do it faster. Do you understand? Yes. Yeah. So try to get that don, not 1, 2, but this bam, bam feeling, yeah? As you're going don, don feeling, yeah? 2 rapid punches. Okay, let's try swing power. Okay, you're it. Sharp. Knee. Sun. Shoot. Go. Look. Shoot. Punch. Come. Jump. Yummy. Nice. Good. Now relax. Any questions? Justina says no. Okay. Justina speaks for everyone. Okay, good. Okay, guys. Let me see. Here we just make Zenkusachi. I make Gakuzuki. Okay, just one hand all the way to kind of this Hikite, then Uchuke, then Gakuhami. Gakuhami, yeah? Okay, Uchuke. And then from here, again, Gakuzuki, knee. Okay, then Uchuke, Gakuhami, and then again, Gakuzuki. Understand? Okay, so you might have to shuffle, shimmy, meander, whatever you need to do. Okay, but that's what we're doing, yeah? So, from Gakuzuki to Uchuke to Maigeri, back to Gakuzuki again, yeah? Okay, one more time. Here we go. Okay, it's and ease up. It's and ease up. It's and ease up. Okay? Fairly basic, hand, knee down, blah, 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 you know what you're doing. Okay, try a couple of times, guys, give it a go. Yeah, you don't have to, but and that's really a function of flexibility. So some people, when they teach here knee down, they say, "Oh, you must move your front leg back." You don't need to. It's just really a function of flexibility. But in this case, yes, please do, just because that's what we're focusing on. Yeah. Even if you're super flexible, you can still do it. Yeah. So, okay, Yame, okay. Scott asked a very good question, because everyone who's called Scott asks good questions. You know, you're in short, I'll show you from this distance, yeah? This angle. You're in Shomen, you made Gakuzuki. Then to release into kind of Shizen, natural position, and then rotate round into Gakuhami. Well, it kind of like, I mean, it's a bit over hip rotation, overuse of the hips, but more importantly, like to put power in that hand at this angle is really counterproductive. So if I just if I was here and I tried to, like, there's no connection. But if I go here and I rotate in this way, there's a little bit more connection. I mean, Uchuke is not the strongest block anyway. But like, think about trying to push that way compared to that way. So you might think, oh, well, doing this, I get a greater hip rotation. But you can't, you might get a greater hip rotation, but if there's no connection to that hip rotation, then it's pointless. Okay, so from here, you're in Shomen, maintain Shomen, then from here, go to Gakuhami, or if need be, shorter stance Gakuhami. But don't hand-knee Gakuhami. It's too much. Okay? Okay, last minute, guys, give it a go. Last minute, guys. And keep your back straight, tailbone tucked in, yeah? Sam, what are you doing? You're not doing anything. I'm watching you, come on. Ah, Sam, you released your hip. Keep it in Shomen. Shomen to Gaku Hamni. Let me see. Yeah, that side's better. That side's better. Yeah, back straight though, head up, tailbone tucked in. Keep your back straight, Natalia. Don't lean back on the Maigiri. Okay, Ame, good. Okay, guys, can you, like, I hope you can feel it yourself. Like sometimes, you know, you add a little bit too much tension and something sticks out. You know, like if you squeeze something hard enough, you're going to pop something, right? So like, you know, I'm watching people and, I'll show you from this angle, you know, I'm watching people and you're twisting and you're twisting and you're twisting and you're twisting and something you can't maintain that form, so you kind of stick your bum out or something. Especially when the Maigiri is released, yeah? You kind of super engaged, as soon as that back leg comes off the ground, bum sticks out. No, you've got to be super engaged to Gaku but still manage to release for that Maigiri. That's where it wants to be released in the kick rather than your bum sticking out. Understand? Katie's doing that, so that's okay. Okay, next one, guys. Let's try, oh, can I run out of time? Oi, idiots! Focus! Okay, like from here, what cat is this? Hian. Goda! Well done, Rue. Okay, so, like this, ich, ni, uni, san, then she, go. Okay, what I want you to do, rather than kind of like this hamni feeling, I want you to make hamni in. So this stretching, stretch, punch feeling, yeah? So, straight from this angle. So 1, 2, 3, stretch, 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 punch. Understand? Use the tetsui to stretch that as that leg's going forward, and then release it for the Oizuki. Okay, just that sequence in the kata, yeah? Give it a go. What's up, Abigail? All I can see is just you looking. Come on, do it, Abigail. I'm watching. Yeah.
On the Tetsu, are you moving your foot or just compressing over it?
Just compress over it, yeah. No need to move it.
Oh, I was thinking.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, mate, guys, just watch. So often in like when we do Oizuki, right? People are so used to kind of going into Kamni or like Shizen, natural position, and then driving into Shomen. So if you did a bog standard Oizuki, you say you're in Hamni, you kind of transition through and you kind of end up in this Shizen feeling position, and as you rotate in, you're kind of going to square up to Shomen, right? Like that's the basic way that we practice. And there's a whole host of reasons why we do that, none of which is because it's powerful, because it's not doing it powerful doing it that way. But there's reasons why we practice that way, and that's what people get used to. What we don't get used to is coming to Oizuki from the other way. We kind of go from Shizen into Shomen, but we don't really get used to kind of going from Gaku Hamni into Shomen. And like obviously Gaku Hamni into Shomen is physically more difficult. But like I can see a lot of people who are hitting this point. You kind of into Gaku Hamni, and then you're releasing into Hamni, and then finishing back into Shomen again. I want you to resist that as much as possible. I want you to kind of pull that shoulder back, pull that hip back, even as your leg is going forward after that Tetsui, and then from that point, fire it out, and fire it out with the driving of that back leg. So from this point, driving in, yeah, drive, release, without it ever coming round and then rotate again. Understand? I'll take that as a yes. Okay, if you've got any questions, ask. If not, practice. Then Killian, a little bit later with the Oizuki, release it a little bit later. Time it with the back leg drive. Killian, green belt, Killian, green belt. Then Oizuki later. Killian, can you hear me? Oizuki is too fast, you're punching too early. Foot and hand together. Last one. Tara Lee, back straight, tailbone tucked in as you do that tetsui, yeah? Don't let your bum stick out. Then Tom Lawley, no need to release that front foot. Bend your knee over your toes, but like no need to release your front foot. Obviously within possibility of what your knee's capable of, yeah? Gary James, make sure that back leg drives forward more, yeah? On the drive of the Oizuki. That's it, nice Baz, nice, but keep your back straight, yeah? You're letting your bum stick out a little bit. Okay, Amen. Okay, there's just one more before we finish, yeah? So, like, I hope you're feeling this stretch, and like the within CAT are the possibilities of what you can play about with as a training tool for your body, yeah? Training tool for like your stretching of your joints, stretching of your muscles, ligaments, etc. to produce that kind of popping, snapping technique, yeah? So, the last one, Hian. Yonda. Just testing. Okay, so the third movement of Hian Yonda. So from here, I just want you to drive in Jujuke, yeah? So for now, I know like there's probably a whole host of what people do, but from here, I want you to inner thigh muscle squeeze. I want you to turn your foot in. I want you to turn your body in the opposite direction. So your knee and foot is pointing that direction. Your body is turning the opposite direction as you're preparing. Almost as if you're going to prepare for Giran Barai. I can see probably some people going to prepare from Hikite. Don't. Come up. For now. If that's what you want to do it. But for now, come up. Counter rotate as your lower body's rotating that way, your upper body's rotating that way. And you stretch to release into the Jujuke. Understand? Okay. One move from Hian Yondan. Practice. Then Nick, try to get like although you might kind of do this, that's fine if you do that normally from Hikite to Jujuke, but for now just kind of get that big upper body motion as your stance is counter rotating. Then keep your back straight, yeah? I'm already seeing people kind of bum sticking out because the tension is maybe a little bit what you're not used to, yeah? Now, Elisabetta, go into your front leg, yeah? Go like don't just kind of rotate into it. Rotate in then drive, yeah? Okay, Yame, we'll just do a couple of times spin power to finish, but what I would say, anything that we just practiced, yeah? The Hian Nidan, like the Uchuke to the Maegeri for Hian Nidan feeling, or for the Tetsui to the Oizuki, or in this case, the preparation to the execution. None of these points should, or you shouldn't be able to hold them. And obviously the problem is that I'm teaching you in like, do this bit and then do this bit. And I'm teaching you this shape and that shape. So obviously it produces that sense of, okay, I'll make this shape and then I make this shape. But ultimately, when you start practicing it, you want to hit that apex. You want to hit that apex which leads to the next technique. You want to hit that apex which leads to the next technique. So you're trying to make one technique naturally flow into the other, rather than a little bit stiff, that type of thing. You understand? Yeah, and like none so more so than this. So okay, let's just practice a couple of times. So from here, you hit that preparation point, then execute. Okay, let's try. Hit. Ready. Sound. Shoot. And go. Look. And shoot! And last one. And ha! Ah, yummy. Garmin, don't forget your upper body, yeah? Don't go direct. Like as much as your stance, kind of direct your stance is important. Rotating into your stance with your upper body is equally important to get that rebound feeling to produce that technique. Okay? Good. Any questions, guys?
I have a question.
Yep.
When I was training with this kata, when we were
deal breaker not to have it up here, but from the waist down? What's the difference?
It was, say again, Sylvia, it was what?
Yeah, when we did this kata, this one, when doing this movement, it was a deal breaker that we didn't do it from here, but from the waist.
Oh, really?
What's the difference? What would be the difference?
I don't know. That's not a deal breaker. I mean, some people prepare from here. Some people prepare from here. Some people prepare somewhere in between. I mean, I guess it's kind of a function of a whole host of physical your physicality, right? So, but like in a technical sense, I don't think it makes any difference. I mean, I would argue that depending on how you're using this, you've got to be a bit silly if you're thinking that if Ross kicks slowly that you're blocking like this, you've got to be kind of a bit mad. But if you're having a sense of like moving, blocking and striking, so you're kind of like this Thai Sabaki feeling, where you're blocking down Ginambarai punching, and that's the form. Then if that was the case, then probably this kind of higher preparation, as in Ginambarai preparation, makes more sense. But the thing is, you can justify anything through application. So for it to be a deal breaker, I think is I think a little bit too harsh.
Okay, so away with that.
Yeah. I mean, ultimately though, if your sensei has said, whoever it is, I presume it's not Martin, but whoever took you for that, whoever it was, doesn't matter. But if they say, I want you to specifically do it that, well then that's an instruction. And then if you don't do that, well then it's a deal breaker because you haven't followed the instruction. But I don't think it should be a deal breaker for any technical reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm quickly getting out of anything that I said that could be fine. Okay, anything else, guys?
Questions, Sensei. Brian.
Yeah, Brian, go for it. You've just muted yourself, Brian. Okay, now you're not muted. Now you're muted. No, you're muted. Okay, now you're not muted.
Do you teach the basic and more with a footwork?
I teach it all simultaneously. So from here, you're in back stance, inner thigh muscle squeeze, chest squeeze. So everything is happening at the same time. You're kind of rotating into that inner thigh. Feel like your hip is going into that inner thigh, pulling your foot round, and you're squeezing your chest in the opposite direction, and so you're getting that all together to produce that jujuke. Yeah. Okay.
Seemed like a better way to do it.
Anything else, guys? No. Okay. Okay, let's finish there. Okay, everybody, feet together, hands by side. Okay. Ready?